Oh, what is going on, guys? My name is Billy Davis. If you guys are new here, definitely be sure to like this video and also be sure to subscribe to the channel. When you guys do, we go to a different stratosphere. Guys, Aew Rampage is cooked. It's dead. It's over. On top of that, we have a Jimmy Uso situation, and a specific tag team has reunited, and we're going to talk about that all in today's video. Twitter, Discord, TikTok, all linked down below. Guys, let's go hop into the video. Yo, what is going on, guys? We're going to kick things off with a tag team reuniting. Yes, a specific tag team that we all know and love that were together from 2016 to around 2020 was something that they were a tag team that we all knew and loved. And that tag team is Heavy Machinery. Now, if you guys do not remember, Tucker was actually released back in 2020 when those really bad releases happened, you know, when Vince McMahon got a hold of people because they did that. And they suck for that. But Tucker was released. But Tucker actually had one of the funniest release things. He was I want to say he was smoking a cigar, and he was on the golf course saying, "I'm handling my release well." Shout out to you, Tucker, because that's how a release should be handled. But since then, apparently Tucker has done some great things, and he's been working the independent circuit, from my understanding. But he reunited with Otis, and if you guys do not remember, in storyline, they made Tucker turn on Otis. Otis became this heavy baby face. Obviously, that led for Otis to go do the things with Mandy Rose, and they told a really good story there, but overall, nobody wanted to see the Heavy Machinery breakup at the time. It was such a forced breakup. So seeing these guys back on screen together and even just the light of a picture is great. I do hope to see them back together because obviously Otis is finally going away from the Alpha Academy stuff. You know, I'm not sure how many legs the Alpha Academy still has. Obviously, that sucks for Akira Tozawa. I can't even think of her name off the top of my head, so you guys can help me down in the comments section below. For some odd reason, I cannot think of her name. But Maxine Dupree, Maxine, whatever. But apparently, from my understanding, it just feels like there is nothing left of the Alpha Academy without Chad Gable. That was kind of his creation. So this would be a perfect time to necessarily go back into, you know, a Tucker and Otis tag team. And since the WWE has numerous amounts of money that they could just throw at whoever they so please, well, this is a great person to throw it at. So you guys let me know down in the comments section below how you guys feel about that. But we're going to be moving on, and we're going to talk about Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso has been missing from TV for some months now. He was attacked by, I want to say, Tama Tonga, which he had a real injury, so he had to walk away with the injury. But Rikishi actually had tweeted out, you know, just pretty much pray for my son, Jonathan Fatu, which if you guys do not know is actually Jimmy's real name. You know, hashtag Jimmy Uso, things of that nature. Now, what that means, none of us know. When Sean Ross Sapp was actually able to follow up, he said, regarding Jimmy Uso, everything seems to be fine. That was the most that he had heard. So that is good, but I do question why Rikishi tweeted this and what he put it out for. If it's for a storyline situation, I mean, it's a weird way to angle a storyline. Obviously, you know, Rikishi is really heavy when it comes to his boys and their booking. He cares very much about Jay's booking. Obviously, probably cares just as much about Jimmy's. So he definitely holds his boys to a higher standard. So it is questionable on why he would tweet something like this out with no context. And not having any context to this is not good because it has people worried. I think that's fair to say. Everybody is worried about Jimmy, questioning where he's been. You know, there's been numerous times on TV, you know, the SmackDown premiere where everybody was like, oh, he's coming back to save Roman. They could have done it on regular TV just to come back and help Roman because Roman's been getting his ass whooped. There are numerous things that continue on that I think about. Oh, excuse me. There are numerous things that I think about when it comes to Jimmy Uso and him returning, so I'm very interested to see where this is going to lead. I did see, though, he was at the Buffalo Bills-Miami Dolphins game, the one where Tua sadly got injured. I know he was there for that, so very, very interesting. Very interesting. But I want to get your guys' thoughts down below. What's going on with Jimmy? You guys let me know down in the comments section below. Guys, final story. This one's big. Aew Rampage. It's cooked, potentially. The reason why I say AEW Rampage is indeed cooked is strictly off the fact that, well, there's just been reports from Dave Meltzer. And obviously, we all take that with a grain of salt. So that's why I say potentially. But from my understanding, AEW Rampage is going to be going away strictly just because I don't think it holds any value. Once the new TV deal comes up, I think they will get rid of that. You know, AEW, they're creating their new TV show, at least from rumors and speculation, over on Fox, which is Shockwave. And they'll probably do some stuff over there on Shockwave, which will actually be good because I think this is a good way to separate your brands. And this could be the time where you do a kind of roster split, which will be huge, strictly off the fact like you didn't do it with Collision. So now I'm interested to see where they're going to put Shockwave and the time slot and how that's going to work. Are they going to go head-to-head with the WWE? I think not. But I can imagine they'll maybe like a Thursday night show, something of that nature. But regardless, AEW Rampage, for all this to happen, has to go. AEW Rampage for the time was good. It was a nice show that we all enjoyed. Everybody remembers, CM Punk returning on Rampage and that show being built for him. Collision also being built for CM Punk. So it seems like AEW is going to be going away from the things that were once CM Punk, which is a good thing because they need to get away from that stuff. So I actually love the idea of Rampage going away, creating Shockwave, and now allowing your show to blossom, right? That's the big ordeal. Especially with the potentials of like Shane McMahon coming in. Like there's so many things that you can do and you have so many great minds in your company. It's time to use them to your advantage. But yes, Dave Meltzer had said that AEW Rampage, at least from what he heard through the grapevine, is going to be going away. Potentially doing a show on True TV, which is also another partner. It's another little TV network that is under the Warner umbrella. Maybe playing some type of replays or something like that because they're looking to go more sports-based. It is all very interesting, and I'm just so happy that AEW Rampage is going to be gone because there were some matches that I was like, oh, yeah, that's cool, but ultimately, like, it just felt like a darker elevation where just it had no real depth to it. It would be another way for the live audience to come and see more matches. But ultimately, me personally, I could not get behind it. It was not for me. So AEW Rampage, it's cooked. It's over. You guys let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Are you happy that AEW Rampage is gone? Do you want to see it continue on? You guys can let me know down in the comments section below. But other than that, that's all I really got for you guys today. I appreciate you guys being here. My name is Billy Davis. If you guys are new, definitely be sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to do that. We go to a different stratosphere, Twitter, Discord, TikTok, all linked down below. If you guys would like, come hang out over in all of those platforms because those places are cool. But other than that, that's all I got. I'll be talking to you later. Peace.